Hello, 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 my darlings. Well, we made it to the last day of the year. Thank you for joining me on a slice of life. Woo, a slice of life. You know, if you are listening and joining me, what are we all about? Baby, we're all about super aging, looking good, feeling good, and smelling good because we're getting older, but we are not getting old. I was somewhere. Where was I? Oh, I was getting these. This is my gift from my daughter, these earrings. And I was at Karen, so I could select my own earrings. And there was a woman in there, was 90 something. And you know what she said? I don't know any old people. Oh, my, my, my. I salute you, baby. I don't know any old people because once you start talking about how old you are, that's how old you gonna be. You start saying, "Oh, this is old, and that is old. Oh, this," and start aching and baby. It's what did I tell you? All year, what we've been doing. Everything up here controls everything down here and out there. And so we have to be careful what we think. We are what we think. We eat what we think. How's it go? We whatever we eat, that's what we look like. All of that, all of that, all of that. We have to be mindful. We have to be mindful because 2025 is somewhere. It's going on now in other parts of the world, and soon to be here. I'm on Eastern Standard Time in Atlanta, and we're looking forward to 2025. I don't have any problem with 2024, not at all. Every year is a good year as far as I'm concerned. I made it 82 years and 3 cancer survivors. I did so many things didn't happen to me till later in life. My first album was 80. My first one woman show was 77 years old. I didn't get my advanced degree from Clark Atlanta University, my doctorate, till I was 66. Got my master's at 20 something, maybe 30 something. But anyway, my point is that you have time. And that's what I'm all about, baby. God has given you the time. He got you here for a reason. You asked to come here, and you on a purpose. You know that. So whatever it is, let's get on it, doggone it. Because 2025 is just a few hours away. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about the countdown. What is the number one video? The number one video where I received the most views. We've done 7. If you look back 7 weekdays, you will see the number 7 video in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And so the number 1 video received 4,734 views. Now, for many of you, that is nothing. That is nothing. I understand all that. But you know what Georgianne does? She celebrates her accomplishments. We celebrate my wins. And that's the win to have 4,734 people took time to push the button. And they stayed there. They stayed there according to analytics. They stayed there. It was a short. But it was a short, and what was the short on? It was on Katt Williams. Remember that? And I worked on the weekend. That's how I got all those views. I worked on the weekend because, Georgianne doesn't work on the weekend. But Katt Williams at the time had maybe 30 million views. Now 30, maybe 300,000 views when I started that weekend talking about all that he had said on the Shay Shay Guide show. And then it turned out to be over 1 million some viewers and subscribers. That gentleman did well financially to have a Katt Williams on this show. So I like the way you did that, Katt Williams. You allowed someone else to make the kind of money you used to make, and you get 10 million per Netflix. So it wasn't bad to do that for him and what you had to say, and people are still listening to that particular video and still getting news from it, and news is still coming from it. So I could believe what was going on. So I was 81. I said, look, I'm 81. When did I do that? It's 81 and up. Yeah, I had turned 82. And because I was in January. January 2023. January 2024, yes. And so I was up trying to figure out what in the heck was going on. But so I wrote 81 and up listening to Katt Williams because I need to know too. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot about what I thought or where I thought I wanted to be. I used to get upset and say, well, you didn't let me have that. I didn't have that break. I worked on trying to get that break. And sometimes you don't need to be anywhere but where you are. And so I'm grateful for being here with you. I'm grateful for my 739 subscribers. And I would love to have more subscribers. Please share, ask people to subscribe, but they're coming. It's okay because I feel like it's okay because I am enjoying every bit of what I'm talking about, and I get inspired myself, and I'm praying and hoping that somebody on the other side of the screen, that I'm inspiring you. Because what is my purpose for being here if I'm not inspiring you? The things that have happened to me, I don't want to happen to some people, or the things that have happened to me, and they have happened to you. Then we could talk about it. You know, you're gonna be all right. Especially the cancer people. It's the cancer people mostly that I really push for. If you know someone that's had cancer or just found out they had cancer, any cancer patient, you know, I want to join up with you. I want them to know, look. I can tell you about, because I've had every kind of port, every kind of chemo, anything you want to know. I'm the one. You see, and I celebrate it. I celebrate it in terms of what God has done for me, how God healed me, and how I did what the doctor said. Now, you know, I didn't go off and do something they didn't say. I did what they said, but along with that, I had prayer, and I had my own praying, and I asked God to just help me along. You see, so I'm here with you, and I'm glad to be here, and I enjoy this show, A Slice of Life, and I thank you for having 4,700, and I'm almost about to cry about it, because it doesn't mean anything to anybody but me, maybe, but 4,734 people thought it not robbery to stop and take a few minutes to say, let me see what Georgia's doing. Let's see what they're doing on A Slice of Life. And so I look forward to 2025 with all the shenanigans. With all the shenanigans that's going on right now, baby, I still look forward to 2025, because it's one thing we all know. God is still on the throne. Can I get an amen? God is still on the throne. And he takes care of us. He takes care of me. He takes care of you. You don't have to worry about whatever that is they're talking about. He takes care. He's going to take care of this right here. The United States of America, he's taking care. He's going to take care of the world. He's going to take care of us. And we're going to pray. And we're going to go about our business and make sure that we are taking care of our families. Right now, you make sure you know where your family members are, and you know what's going on with them, and y'all have some family meetings. And I saw where people are putting their money together to help each other out. We need to do that. We used to do that. See, as a people, we all this is not new. What is new is that we got away from it. We start trying to, our culturation made us think that because we were cultivated a certain way, that we needed to keep on going with that. And we forgot some of Big Mama's ways. We forgot some of the things that Big Mama said. We forgot some of the things that Auntie said. We forgot some of the things I used to call my other grandmama, Fat Grandmama, said. I mean, we forgot some of those things. And baby, you need to go back. You need to go back. Take your little ones. Y'all sit down with the little ones, the middle ones, and the big ones. Y'all sit down, have some family meetings. Have some family meetings and go back to some of that stuff we know. If you don't know, get with some black families that know some of that stuff that's been taught and handed down to us over the years. How do you think we survive? How do you think we survive? We have God on our side. We believe in prayer. What's up? Group prayer. You know, all across the world, that's another word for it. I know my daughter's like, woo, she should know better. Anyway, group prayer, individual prayer, whatever kind of prayer. But you know, prayer changes things. That's what I'm getting to. And we stopped teaching that. We stopped going to Sunday school. So we got too fancy. We fancy now. We don't get to Sunday school. We don't know our Bible like we used to. You better talk to Myron Golden. You better talk to Tony Gaskin. You better talk to some people that know something about it and something that know something about something. You see, because this Joshua Giles, you know, keep up with what's going on. People, I don't want to know what's going on. Well, baby, you need to know what's going on to the left and to the right, to the front, to the back. You see, and then you know, you could just, that you need that to add to your prayer. See what I'm saying? You and I like Anita K. Johnson. She got group prayer going on at 6:00 every morning. It's been going on for like 25 years now. You know, get you some kind of prayer with somebody. But if you don't have anybody, get it with yourself. You know how to do you. But do you knowing that in 2025, baby, we're going to have fun. We're going to get us some popcorn and a big old drink, and we're going to figure out the rest of it. I like, let me stop for a minute, Anita's other friend, Anita's best friend, Gail Holland. Gail got a garden going. Get a garden going. I understand you can get it in, you can buy, let me see, all of it in a bag, some kind of plant in a bag. I don't know, but you don't have to have a fancy yard like Gail, or you don't have to have all these acres of land like some of us over here. You all you need is just a few, a little small place to put the bag, and it grows in the bag. And get you some greens, get you some greens, some tomatoes, and some cucumbers, something that you can go and get. If people start acting crazy, you know how we used to do. See, we need to get back to basics. 2025, get back to basics. 2025, get back to basics. 2025, get back to basics. All right? And take care of your family. And let's talk about how we got all this education and all these skills and all this training. Some of y'all have retired. And you got all that training. You got babies out here that need some of that training. Let's get some collaboration going on. Get some conglomerates going on. Let's have these people know how to do this, and these people know how to do that. And if you know how to do that, you do this, and I know how to do this. So let us do this, and let's come together. That's what we need to be doing. As Myron Golden says, solve a problem, baby. And the bigger the problem, the more money you make from solving the problem. Find a problem and solve it. Listen to Myron Golden. Listen to Tony Gaskin. Well, Tony don't need me to say anything. But Myron Golden, he knows that Bible front and back. And we need to be thinking about what we're going to do as a people. So that's not what I said I was going to do today. I just got all excited about 2025, but I want us to be all right. I want you to be all right. But I want you to know that I thank you. I do. I thank you. I'm so grateful. God knows I'm grateful. For 4,000, I got it written down here, 4,734 people decided they would watch the short of Katt Williams. That's my #1 show. And of course, you're always #1 with me. And even to the point where I got on pink and green today. I thought I would do this today because it was a hard pill to swallow. And so to the Divine Nine, collectively, Divine Nine, if we wanted to do that, but we could do something else. Do you know how many people make up the Divine Nine? The next meeting should be on business, collaborations, farming. That's the Divine Nine. We haven't gone anywhere. We're still here. You see? And so to you, I thank you for your trying. I thank you for making an effort. I thank you for the hope you gave us. I thank you, Vice President Kamala Harris. I thank you. I got to be some pink and green. I love you, everyone. I'm a Delta. And it's so wonderful to give a tribute to all of us. We all out here. We all one. That's how we used to be. And I like this, it should be Divine 9 Plus. Divine 9 Plus. We all one. And we need to come together and show the love that we have for one another by coming together, working together, and making sure each one reaches one, each one teaches one. In the name of Jesus, I love you. And you can't do anything about it.